Good morning. Today is gonna be another packed day of sightseeing, and I'm kind of tired, but we're gonna make it.
Got the new guard making their way up here, the old guard went back to their back. But you know how the Queen waves? A very specific way. Very good, sir. You do it naturally, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Raw blood. So, very energy efficient, actually. She's adapted it over the years, because actually when she came out of the Abbey after her coronation, she was waving like this, has become this. So, very curious. And in fact, Prince William, he's got lots to learn. When he came out of the Abbey 4 years ago, after his wedding, exactly, he was like, hi, hey, hi, it's like, chill out, wow, you know. When you get to 100 in this country, or Australia, or Canada, you get a card from the Queen saying congratulations for reaching triple figures. You Americans amongst you, you had the opportunity to get that, but you blew it by throwing off the shackles of monarchy and going your own way, and wasting all that tea as well.
I think yeah, British Museum! Just finished dinner at the diner. It's a pretty good place. Good food. Good breakfast food. All day. Good people. Yeah. Good people.
Now, because of course you don't want the policemen to get killed while they're waiting for Jack the Ripper to attack them, this person also suggested that they wear metal collars and a metal corset so that Jack the Ripper wouldn't stab them. What was around the square? Well, there was a factory. There was a flat or rooms where some policemen lived. So it was actually fairly populated. And what happened was, because this Jack the Ripper, they were getting very concerned, obviously, that prostitutes would get killed about every 5 minutes. And so what they had is police going through the square every 15 minutes. Now at 1:30 someone came through and there was absolutely nothing here. So at 1:30 in the morning, nobody. At 1:45, there was a body. And that body was Catherine M. So in just 15 minutes, a new body had arrived. And what happened in that 15 minutes is quite horrific. Because what Jack the Ripper had done in that 15 minutes, well, he also took her kidney. Yeah, now that kidney is quite important. Now this arrived on the 15th of October, and it was sent to Mr. Lusk. Now who Mr. Lusk was, that you can imagine all sorts of people were trying to find Jack the Ripper with absolutely no luck. And so there were lots of vigilantes who were trying to do it themselves. And one of these was the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee, and George Lusk was a member of that committee. And what happened was he got out of the box, And the box was wrapped up in brown paper and had a little string and it came with a little note. It's a little piece of paper, and this is what it says. First of all, return address from Helen. The next thing it says is, Mr. Lust, I spent half a kidney I took from the one woman and preserved it. The other piece I fried and ate. It was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if you only wait a while longer. Catch you when you can, Mr. Lust, and that's the end of the letter. In the box was a kidney. And what he then did with that kidney, is he sent it to a doctor to find out whether or not it was a human kidney or an animal kidney. It most definitely was a human kidney. And he also found out from a second opinion that this kidney had a disease, and that was Bright's disease. And essentially, it was clear that it had been taken out of a victim that had died previously, or within 2 to 3 weeks previously, and that person suffered from alcoholism. So being compared to Catherine Eddowes' kidney, it was most likely Catherine Eddowes' kidney. And then I read about yet another suspect, and that's someone named Francis Tumblety. And he's come up in the last 3 years as like a top suspect. Now Francis Tumblety, again, has that mustache, it's a bit short. The other thing is that he was a quack doctor, not a real doctor, but a convincing enough doctor. And what they say about him is he was a complete misogynist, he's a known misogynist. And if you take where he lived and all the murders, and you do that little diagram, all of the murder sites were 5 minutes walk from where he lived. In addition to that, his misogyny was so well known that there were people who said that if you visited him in his house, he actually had a collection of women's rooms in jars, and he would show them to you if you were very close friends. Now what happened to him, he disappeared off to America. And so perhaps that's why the Dutch had the murder stopped. Now the problem is, of course, there's 140 suspects on the list, that whether or not these are more credible than anybody else is hard to know. The person who's written about Dracula more than anybody, and is the greatest expert on it, is someone named Donald Rummelow. And I always remember reading his book, and at the end of it, he says that what will happen is on Judgment Day, if someone will stand up and say, I was the real Jack the Ripper, and there was no one who's ever heard of him. And so that means that it's now your turn. Go home and die with the Jack the Ripper wrote about it, or whatever else, and lead us forward from here. And this is the bit where I say, it's the greatest mystery ever. I hope you can find your way home.